Alright guys, so this is the team I'm going to be sharing with you today. We're looking at Wolverine, Sabretooth, Sinister, Emma, and Namor. Check the little graphics somewhere I'm going to have for the T4s going across the screen. Let's jump right into this, and I'm going to run through the gambit to show you that they are a serious war offense team. Starting with Brotherhood Death Doom. Let's go. So I've been doing a lot of testing with this team all throughout the day, and I am so impressed by the rework on Wolverine and Sabretooth, and just throw in all these extra factors in and you will see how this works. So let's just talk a little bit of kits on this first fight. So Sabretooth can flip defense up into defense down. In war, it always applies offense down, and it gains extra focus. So this is going to flip. Now, the special is actually going to put offense down on adjacent targets. That's super impactful, and that's why we're going to use that here. Although I'd like to get through the blub sooner to reach the Doom, put a little bit of work on him before Wolverine gives him the big boot, I'm worried about this death pool. She's pretty big, so let's get offense down on her, and this attack cannot be blocked. There you go. There's the Magneto ult. Now, Wolverine basic gives speed up. That's why we're going to use that here. See, Namor didn't take much damage there, and although Namor resisted this blind, the blind actually wouldn't have affected his ult anyway. So let's go ahead and turn me to rewind this Doom. Next, we're going to put slow on him with the Emma special. Don't need to explain that kit at all. And now, Sinister is actually going to do his special. We're not cloning anybody, we just want to give offense up 2 turns to our Wolverine and Sabretooth. And here we go. Goodbye, Blob. Next, let's get rid of these other Brotherhood. Little bit of damage on the Doom, but not too much. In case my Wolverine doesn't go before the Doom, they seem to have equal speed at this point. I want to make sure he doesn't ult on his next turn. Let's go ahead and clone him here. And here we go. Here comes some big damage. Check this out. Let's slow it down. 460,000 plus the ISO attack for another 50,000, and he's dead. The bleed would have hit just as hard. I hate how this practice mode ends. It's so abrupt. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's do some more attacks. If this ever finishes loading. There we go. So what else can this team take? Well, let's look at a big symbiote team. 842k. The buffs, or the powers that you see on the screen before this one aren't accurate. It said 1.1 million, but then you lose cargo bay, barracks, and med bay when you're doing practice. So about a 200k punch up. Now this is ridiculous. So like all counters, we're going to start with Scream. We're going to hit the Sabretooth ult. We get a bunch of crits. That's great. She's going to bleed out. So you know what I want to do? I want to see if I can go over here and maybe see if Spider-Man survives. Great. I get the ISO attack from Wolverine, and he has speed up. Let's rewind these guys. Emma puts slow out. I don't want to clone aim with Sinister. I still just want the offense up for 2 turns. It's going to be pretty rare where you're going to actually want to use Sinister's clone. Let's do a bunch of big damage here. Offense downs for everybody. That's great. Hit over here. Let's go ahead and blind Anti-Venom. He hasn't even got his first turn yet. Oh, and he's gone. Now let's check out some big Wolverine damage. Another 460,000 plus instant death. All right. That's 2 for 2. Let's see what else they can do. Let's go see West Mantooth. I know he's got some big teams. Let's do a quick wave 1. It's actually pretty low without the war buffs. But let's just see how this turn order goes. So if you don't have them that big, let's see how devastating this loss is. Mind you, these are all pretty old characters, so you should have them built up pretty good. Especially the old Marauder trio. They were the Apex defense team for so long. So hopefully you got them built up. Hopefully you're working on your Wolverine, because this team is the truth. Look at that. Hawkeye's gone. Let's do this over here. Just let Captain Marvel either bleed out or take her turn. See the damage she does to Wolverine? So small. There she goes. Get a slow out there. Again, let's just get some offense up going. Yeah, let's finish off Captain America. Get speed up on my Wolverine. Just keep working on this Hulk. Flip those. Oh, didn't flip that last one. That's okay. I'm not going to bother cloning here. That just wastes time. Let's throw the ult for fun. 500,000 damage. Whew. And that doesn't account the 2 bleeds. Alright, so that was a freebie. Let's go do another fun one. Let's go back to Westman. I know he's got a big Sinister 6 with Vulture here and a 7 Red Star Swarm, so that hits really hard. Select our team. Just a slight punch up without buffs. So keep in mind that your offensive buffs don't match defensive buffs. So right now you're basically seeing me do a bunch of punch acrosses and the one punch down on wave 1. So keep that in mind when you're actually doing your war attacks. I'm going to take out this Vulture. There he goes. Oh, it looks like we got rid of the Electra at the same time. Let's go ahead and get speed up on my Wolverine. Let's rewind these guys. Let's go ahead and throw a slow out there. Let's get offense up. Let's, I'm going to leave him a bit. I want to see if Sabretooth can one-shot him. Nope. He did bleed out, though. Swarm with all his tricky dodging. Didn't dodge that. Sayonara. Alright, let's see what else we can find. You know what? If we're pulling Emma, Sinister, and Sabretooth off of defense, let's make sure that we can kill them if we run into them on defense. So let's find an Marauders team. Here you go. He's an Marauders team. No Sabretooth. I don't think you're going to see Sabretooth on this team anymore. Hopefully because you've watched this video and you see how strong he is on offense. But if you do see a big Sabretooth here, that is a red flag. The new Sabretooth is insane. So let's go ahead and do this. This is a punch across as well against a Minerva version. Here we go. We'll just beat up on Mr. Strafe because we know we're going to have to deal with him eventually anyway. Ooh, Minerva's already gone. We got a vulnerable on Strafe here. Let's go ahead and use it. Let's turn me to rewind everybody. Take some buffs off of them. Let's throw a slow out there. Ooh, there goes Strafe. So now we go ahead, grab our offense up. Let's special now. Ooh, there he goes. Can we kill these two before they take a turn as well? Yes, we can. This team is insane. All right. That was a lot of fun. But we got to give these guys a real test. Up to now, we've just been beating up on old characters with old characters. We got to beat up some new characters. Let's go find some new warriors. And I know exactly where to find some big, big new warriors. Rainbow Paws has a giant new warriors Doom team. Now, I will say right off the bat, had this new warriors team had Loki instead of Ghost Rider, I'm not taking this fight. Cloak gets his special off, or his ult off before Sinister gets his special off, you're dead. But this 220k punch up against brand new tunes and a Doom. Let's see what happens. So right away, I want to get offense down on Dagger. I want to get a crit over here so I can make sure Wolverine gets his gets to use his special, but still gets the ISO proc to get the speed up. And I want to get offense down on Deathpool. Now, would I want to get it on Cloak? Sure, but I don't trust it landing. Plus, I want to do a little bit of damage to Doom. There we go. So we do have the vulnerable on Cloak. Actually, we have the vulnerable on all three of them. We're going to special here. We're going to get an ISO proc. And now we got speed up. Now, because there's no Loki, my Namor does go before the Cloak. And this is unavoidable, so this will hit Cloak. There you go. This slow can be dodged. Let's see if it lands. It got dodged. That's good. Let's show what bad RNG looks like. We do the special. Now look, all mutants. So we all get immunity. Cloak special does a butt kiss. Let's go ahead and finish off this dagger. We keep our speed up and we keep the offense up. Remember, offense up is for 2 turns. He's dangerously low if I were to hit him with Sabretooth. So instead, let's just kill these guys over here. There goes Ghost Rider. Let's give him a little love tap. He doesn't have a bleed. Now let's go ahead, and Wolverine's going to go next anyway. Let's just go ahead and blind Deathpool. Wolverine's going to kill Doom here. Big damage, big bleed, and the ISO attack, he's finished. Deathpool's in trouble, and now she's dead too. 220k punch up into new team, guys. What can you say? That's all I got for you today. Hope you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Alright, you stuck around for the bonus secret footage. Let's get into it. This is sketchy at best, and it is a punch down. Look at this Silver Surfer. He is 7 red stars, aptly named from his owner, Red. So we're going to jump in here. Obviously, this isn't the same team. That team would not work, and this team does work-ish. It's scary. So let's get into it. I wouldn't recommend using your war attack, but let's just show how crazy awesome this team is. Get an offense down on Black Bolt. Soak up that ult. Who got it? Looks like Namor got it. Namor survived because the offense down, but he got hit by that. That's okay. Let's get a heal out. Now Phoenix is going to soak everything up. Offense down. Doesn't make any sense, but okay. Let's soak all that. Let's do some percentile damage here. Always fun. Make sure we're hitting Silver Surfer with as much damage as possible. I want to take out that 7 red Silver Surfer ASAP. Let's get speed up on my Wolverine. Let's go beat up on everybody over here. There goes Black Bolt. There goes Emma. Oh, the devastation. Try and flip this. Yep. Let's ult that offense up off of him. Yep. So even with Namor dead, we pull this one out. Don't do that at home, kids. But it's still fun.